My name is Jessica Gaynor. I'm from Lakeville, Minnesota. I played volleyball in high school. I was in a low season in life. I was really struggling. I was in and out of treatment, in and out of jail, not in a place where I should have been. I was just really struggling. I stopped going to school once I had Tristan, and I was kind of just working at serving jobs, just getting through life. His dad still isn't in the picture. I graduated treatment and I moved into me and Tristan's first apartment. So this was like a big step. Like, I don't have a roommate. It's just me and T. Didn't have a license at the time, so that kind of was a struggle. I guess I was just in a place where I wanted to like feel like loved, and let my guard down, and was seeing somebody. Little did I know this man had a whole other relationship with someone. It was really hard when I found out I was pregnant with Sloane, because I never saw him again after that. That was when I truly hit rock bottom. I just remember being on my, on my hands and knees, like crying out to God, like apologizing, and because I knew it was my decisions that led me to where I was at. I've always been pro-life, but the whole dynamic changes when it's you, and not only having to make that decision for yourself, but for your 1.5-year-old. I reached out to an amazing, godly woman from my church named Tiff. She's like, you gotta go to New Life. We just looked at the website first, and I see this beautiful photo of a family. I saw Kelly, Drew, and I saw Graham, their beautiful boy, and I was like, this is them. Like right off the gun, I was like, this is the family I want. That. How do I get this family? The hardest part was like actually making the phone call. Like it kind of like felt real. Like this is who ultimately I'm placing my child with. This is who's gonna raise my child. I wanted to know what they love, what they were like, what their home life is like, how they raise the child that they have now who's adopted. In November, we had a time to meet. So my heart's like beating super fast, and we're walking in there, and Kelly stood up right away as soon as she saw me, and she just came in and gave me the biggest hug. And we both were bawling at this point. When I felt their presence, I could feel the Lord in the room with us, truly. I knew immediately after that first meeting that this is the family. Kelly and Drew met my family. My family actually put on a baby shower for Kelly. Morning of Sloane's birth, Kelly came and picked me up, and we drove to the hospital together, and it was like I was with one of my girlfriends. I almost didn't want this to end. So Kelly's there, she's literally holding my hand through everything, and
for sure. Yes. Baby girl. You're amazing.
She was a really cute baby. She had full head of hair. She was a fat, chunky, beautiful baby. She was wearing the cutest little pink outfit. I remember it so well. I knew when the time came to it that we were gonna have to leave. Came in big and pregnant and feeling really good, and leaving empty-handed was really hard for me. Kelly and Drew were so amazing. They let me have my time. They let me have my space. I didn't feel rushed at all. I really felt like time stood still in that moment. They brought Sloane out to the car, and I just watched them put her in with her little car seat, and I'm just emotionally a mess. As soon as we sat in the car, all of a sudden I get a picture from Kelly and Drew of Sloane in her car seat, so that made me feel a lot better. At first, I would see her every other day, and then it kind of went to twice a week. We'd go swimming. I would just come to their house for lunch. I think a big healing piece is having that communication with the adoptive family, and having that good relationship, setting boundaries. So today, we have such a great relationship. They're truly like my extended family. It's like I kind of feel like an aunt in a way, but like a really close aunt. Sloane just turned 2 in February. I can barely believe it because I feel like this all happened just yesterday. Seeing how loved she is by so many people. Like, it's not just mom's family, dad's family, it's Jess's family, it's Jess's mom, it's Jess's sister, Jess's cousins. When I come to their house, when she runs to come see me, like my heart just fills with joy. And I know that she's being raised in, you know, a 2-parent family, has a very overprotective big 6-year-old brother. She is talking. She says, just come, just sit, just this.
Woo! Good girl. Okay, you can't cuddle that.
My hope for Sloane would be that she grows up to understand the decision that I made was for her to live the best life. I look at Sloane now and it just reinforces that I made the right decision, that she is so happy, she is so loved, and she's where she needs to be, you know, and same with me. To anyone who is, you know, battling with the thought, do I adopt or what's the best decision? I would say adoption has been the biggest impact in my life, and New Life has been there truly through everything. Adoption has helped me really push on and move out of a low place in my life. Right now I'm looking at the future in bright light. I now have a 4-year-old son. I'm in real estate. I do interior design, living on my own in my own townhome with Tristan, and looking forward to the future with Sloane. And I'm excited for her to be like 5, 6, 7. I'm like, come on girl, let's go get our nails done, you know, or like go shopping and do like girly things with her. Like I feel like she's like my niece. Just watching her grow has been such a gift. I'm Jessica. I'm not a typical birth mom because there is no typical birth mom.